It is the most cringiest scene in animatic history. I cannot stand that episode. Everyone who's ever watched that scene has had the same reaction where it's like, this went on for too long. She was doing this for a solid 2 minutes, I think, before she went in for the kiss, and Adrian finally moves.
Stop. Hold on. Wait.
Dude,
No, wait.
stayed there for 2 solid minutes.
Wait.
It was the longest.
Stop. You're telling me that this girl thought there was a doll of the boy that she has a crush on.
Yeah.
And she starts making out with it?
No.
That's nasty, bro.
What she does is she's like over here like, your smooth face, your delicate lips, whatever. She's just like professing her love for him. And this man is completely still, mind you. He's listening to all of this. He's not reacting because he doesn't want her to know that he's real.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Triple F podcast.
That's Faith, Freakouts, and Flashbacks.
Hey, Rosa.
Hello, B.
It's been a while, I feel like.
Yeah, it has. We didn't record on Monday.
No. Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, props to the professional YouTubers who consistently upload on the same week for years.
I think there's a trick to that. I feel like they pre-record things maybe like a week in advance so they have material to post, even if they don't record on schedule.
Probably. I guess the more professional people would do that to be just prepared. But even still, props to them, because when life happens, they just don't care, I guess. It doesn't matter if life happens, they just keep recording or keep uploading, which is pretty cool, I think.
Yeah. We're just novices, though, so no pressure. Oh, I don't know if you saw when you came, my back tires are out.
Yeah,
You noticed that?
I noticed you literally were missing a whole tire.
Oh, so I've been having a very busy time. I can't even say this weekend. It's just been week after week. Problems with vehicles. The brakes went out at the front. My dad fixed them. And then when we were trying to drive, the brakes went out at the back. So he can't fix those quite well.
It might just be time to get a new car.
No. He'll never give up on that. You just won't.
What can you do to convince that man, hey, maybe we should throw this hunk of junk away?
Well, because it's not... Do you know what... Okay. A Hispanic man giving away his car. He's not going to call it a hunk of junk. Or maybe it's just my dad, right? He's a Mexican man. He sees things and he's like, no, it's still good for parts. I can sell it for parts. And he never sells it.
Right, but that's what I mean. At what point is it all right, this car, even though whatever, to him, it's not junk. But at what point can we do you want to put sugar in the ignition? Maybe that'll do it.
Oh. Well, he's been looking on Facebook Marketplace, and he's been looking at the exact same kind of vehicle.
Exact same year too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You know, AutoZone don't got parts for that no more.
The motto is, it's not new, but it's new to us.
Oh yeah. The AC also went out in the back. And he fixed it. You know how he fixed it? He got a plastic water bottle and he wired that. He didn't even use zip ties. He used wire. It works.
Listeners, since you can't see, I want you to imagine one of those like kidnapper vans. But this one is so janky and like worn out.
It's all reliable. It takes you where you need to go. That is the purpose of a car, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but maybe if it could be a little bit more safer.
No, it is. It's safe.
No,
It's safe.
I don't know about that. But yeah, I mean, I've been there.
You were. So and
I
you're still alive. So
the first car I ever had was a Suzuki Ario. I bet you listening have no idea what I just said. It was basically like a hatchback, I think what they're called.
okay.
I was super grateful when I got it, but it she she needed some work done. Like,
Looking back, you were like, oh.
well, looking back, I was still grateful. I'm just saying, like, dang, I'm happy that for the car that I have now. Like that that was a good humbling experience that I believe everyone should experience. But yeah, like I remember the AC didn't work. I remember that one of the back windows was broken, so I had to put like a plastic bag over it.
Oh.
I remember um the door handle was broken as well, the one to get like the driver's side, so I had to maneuver that. Um the paint was peeling off and then there was rust forming on the hood.
Oh,
So yeah,
rusty.
she needed some rusties. Lightning McQueen plug. Yeah, and I think when we first got it, I had to have it cleaned out because it was like covered in like animal hair. Like I don't know if it was cat or dog, but
Oh, like people had pets and they had them in there?
yeah. But hey, it was free to me. Like, oh, the radio also didn't work. I just remember the radio didn't work, but it was free to me, so I was so happy to get it. Cleaned it up, called it Timmy. Uh, Timmy was great. He was my old reliable. He got me from point A to point B. But thankfully I don't have Tim anymore. Now I have the Millennium Falcon Jr. That's what I call this car right now.
Wow. Inspiring. No, yeah. I've had other types of cars at the house too. Like we've had a truck. And I'm so sad that it had to go.
Like a pickup truck?
It was beautiful. I loved it so much. It was a Chevy.
Why not get another truck?
Oh, I love trucks. Any big vehicle.
Why don't you buy your own car?
It's just not a priority right now.
But if you got your own car, you wouldn't have to use the family car, and then it wouldn't cause so much wear and tear on it.
Again, it's just not a priority for me.
I think Rosa is in
Maybe
denial.
I'm the problem. Hey, it's possible. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe within the year, you'll see me with a truck again.
Fun fact about Rosa, she could not drive anything less than like a big pickup truck.
It's just, I don't like the feeling of small cars. Like, this is a medium-sized car to me. And, like, I'm not used to it still.
Just for reference, okay, my car is a RAV4. It's pretty big. It's pretty spacious. Like, it's pretty up too. Like, it's a great car. I love it. But it's not big enough for Rosa.
I can stand up in my van.
She needs one of those big Trans Am monsters.
I love vans and I love trucks. You can say that they're hideous, the vans, I mean. I like them with a high topper so I can stand.
We have actually a couple of families at our church that have those big, like I want to say 20-seater white vans.
I've seen them.
Just because they have so many kids.
It's so funny.
It is great.
Yeah.
I guess go you. I couldn't drive that.
I mean,
That's like a whole semi, dude.
well, I mean, granted, those people are coming in with like an army of minions behind them. So that's fair. I think it's funny because you see this big old van and it's one person and it's me going, "Hi y'all."
Do you know there's this guy who drives around my neighborhood with your exact van like type.
Which one?
The brown one.
Okay.
Exactly the same one. And he uses it as an ice cream truck.
Dude, that's great. That's awesome.
All you hear is like the little sounds of the songs.
Yeah.
The one he was using was so funny to me. It was like a Christmas song.
Oh, in July?
Yeah. I think it was Jingle Bells. But like you look outside and it's just this really creepy kidnapper van with a bunch of stickers on the outside for the ice cream. I've always considered going and buying, but like who carries cash nowadays?
Oh, I mean, yeah. We used to have an ice cream van here, but I don't know. It's just the reputation for ice cream vans and creeper vans in general is just not great.
Like you don't see those anymore, which is kind of sad because when I was a kid, they were
everywhere.
They were everywhere, yeah.
Mm.
That was a part of like childhood.
What was the go-to ice cream for you?
Always had to be that cone-looking one. It was a cone, and then it had a really horrible quality and tasting piece of gum at the bottom.
Excuse you?
I loved it. I didn't care, but to be real, that was a really bad piece of gum. Like it was so hard, and then it lost its flavor like within 5 chews.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
That's bad.
You know what I'm talking about though, right?
Yeah.
That was my favorite go-to. Also, the push pop ones.
Oh,
the ones you had to push up.
Yeah,
those were so good.
They used to be good. I got them recently at the store. They are not good at all.
How do you ruin that?
I don't know. But push pops were the thing back then.
Mm-hmm.
I always see the memes of the SpongeBob ice cream with like its eyes going 2 different directions. Its mouth and face is melted a little bit.
Those always looked traumatizing to me. I never got one that was like cute or even looked anything similar to
that
SpongeBob.
One, and then they had the Tweety from Looney Tunes version, and it was equally as bad.
I had, I think they had the Powerpuff Girls for a while too. Those looked bad too. But those horrible bubblegums. Oh my goodness, those bubblegums were so bad. The one that I really loved, and I still do to this day, is the strawberry shortcake ones.
Yes.
Those are so good.
Those are really good.
One day I got just that flavor for my birthday cake. It was an ice cream cake. It was that flavor, and it was really good.
What are those? You know the ones that look like the colors of America?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. The red, white, and blue pop ones.
Yes. Those, I was a sucker for those. And do you remember the brand? And it still exists, but the Fat Boy.
Yeah. Ice cream
sandwiches.
Yeah.
Those were good.
Those were good. I was never a fan of ice cream sandwiches, at least not until like much later in life, like as an adult now. As an adult, I do really like them now. And funny thing, as an adult, I also like the chocolate chip mint ice cream flavor now.
You didn't like that before?
Not as a kid, no.
Oh, well.
As a kid, all I really cared about was like strawberry and blue flavored.
I didn't like the idea of chocolate chip and mint. And then I remember I went to this Chinese buffet with my cousins, and they had that as an option. I was like, okay, why not? I'm eating as much as I want anyways, and whatever I don't like, I'll just not eat it.
Right.
I was so entertained by the idea that it tasted like toothpaste. But with chocolate chips? What is this? I loved it.
Because it's so great because not only does it taste great, but now you don't even have to brush your teeth anymore.
Excuse you? Right.
Just eat ice cream and then you'll have minty fresh.
Uh-huh. That's great.
Some people out there that be thinking like that though. You need to brush your teeth. Don't be nasties.
Please. And floss.
Yeah, and floss. That's so important. You know, another ice cream that I would get from the ice cream trucks, which I would instantly regret after like 5 seconds, was the snow cones.
Why?
Because I would like suck the juice dry, and so then I would just be left with this hard rock ice ball.
See, it's because you don't like to chew your ice. I love the feeling of chewing ice. She's cringing.
I can't stand crunchy, like biting an ice cream.
Oh, that's great. That's the best.
I feel the pain in my nerves right now. No, I don't do that. No, so exactly. So I would love the flavor of snow cones, but then I would just suck the juice dry because it was too hard. Then I'd be left with an even bigger problem, bigger mess of a hard rock ice ball, and I wouldn't eat it. I'd just throw it away. But
you know, I think one of the most overrated ice cream flavors for me is Superman.
Yeah, what the heck is that?
I don't know. I'm also not attracted to like all the vibrant colored dyes in it. I've never been attracted to those colors or that flavor.
Okay, I know we just upset like all the Northerners or Midwesterners or Ohio State whatever people. Yeah. So I'm gonna press the hot button issue.
Go ahead. Press.
Look, Rosa has a point. First of all that red 40, blue 40, red dye, yellow, it's so not, on top of it just not being good for you, it doesn't even taste good.
I don't think it tastes like anything.
Yeah.
Do you remember the flavor? I can't remember the flavor.
Like ice. Like it tasted like ice. Like I might as well eat ice.
The only good part about it was sometimes they would throw in a bubble gum. That was it. That's all I remember there being in Superman ice cream is the bubble gum and the random colors that they had there.
It's so deceiving. Like it looks like it tastes amazing, and then when you eat it, you're just so disappointed. Like, what?
I spent almost $4 on this.
Yeah, no. They need to recall that or change it or at least make it so that when you eat it, like you actually get flavor, because it can't be looking so colorful and just to be completely bland. And I know there's a lot of people out there that love this ice cream and they think it's like it. Let me tell you, it's not. Yeah, that's great. It ain't.
But I feel that way about a couple of like brand flavors. Like the birthday cake flavor of anything. What is that? What is that? Honestly.
You want to get birthday flavored birthday cake? Because that's an option. I've seen those like cake boxes, the easy to make ones, and literally the flavor is birthday cake flavor. But like,
what is that?
What?
Is that not just cake with confetti? No, that's different. That's confetti cake.
Yeah, that's funfetti. That's actually a flavor, funfetti cake. But like birthday cake,
what is that?
Cake? What? No. That ain't it either, Chief.
It ain't it.
Oh man, what's another thing that you don't?
Okay, this one is controversial.
Oh,
raw cookie dough? Are you kidding me? That's best.
You're upsetting so many people.
I'm gonna be known as the hater of this podcast. She just hates everything.
Cancel her. No. Okay. Here's the thing. I do love cookie dough, but I've never actually eaten it like raw. I guess how people normally would. What I do enjoy is like when you go to DQ and they have the cookie dough flavored ice cream. I do enjoy it like that. But like besides that, I'm not over here making cookies and then eating half of the bowl.
No, dude, I've seen people straight out of the tube.
That's nasty.
That is nasty.
You're gonna get sick.
That's very nasty. I like cookie dough personally when it's baked.
Put that thing in the oven for 350 for like 12 minutes, and then you got me.
Yeah.
They actually make edible cookie dough now, so it's literally like made to be eaten, and you won't get sick. I give that a shot, but I'm just gonna stick with my DQ mini blizzard.
Okay, that's fairly okay.
Yeah,
on my books.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah. Sugar cookies? Are people a fan of sugar cookies? I feel like that's just the base of a cookie, and you just got rid of all the fun stuff and added sugar on top.
It's okay. It's not my favorite, but I'll eat it. Like, if there's another option, I'll take the other option.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I went to Wendy's the other day, and they're like, would you like to add a cookie for 99 cents or whatever it is? And I said, yeah. They're like, chocolate chip or sugar cookie? What? Just give me the chocolate chip. I'm asking. You want me to get diabetes and then ask me on top of that, do you want it the extra sugar or the lighter sugar? What?
Do you know what snack I don't like either? And I think it's really overrated. It's the Girl Scout cookies.
Just upset so many people.
You know what? You started stirring the pot, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that ladle too.
All right. Tell me the most overrated one of them all.
All of them.
All of them.
I don't like a single one of them.
Not even the s'mores?
No. We've tried all of them. We've got, we support them, whatever. But it's like you get this tiny little, I don't know. I feel like throughout the years, they've been getting tinier and tinier. You get now, if you go and get one, you get this tiny, tiny little box of like cookies that you can just taste how long they've been in that box.
Oh, that's foul.
But you can taste it, and they're so hard and dry. It's so nasty. I can't stand any of them. I get it. It's like this American tradition thing, but like,
should be canceled.
Stop. Please stop. Sell something else. I was really thinking about that last year when I saw them out at Publix. And they're always at Publix, like staring at you as you walk out.
Would you like to buy Girl Scout cookies?
No.
It's like this 12, like maybe
6-year-old girl.
6 to 12-year-old girl. But it's just the people behind the stands is usually an older woman. I don't know what it is about them, but they give me dance mom vibes.
Yeah. You get this sweet little face, and then behind them is their mom with their arms crossed, like this Karen that's just looking at you like, well,
you gonna buy or not?
I honestly, there have been times where I just give them money and I don't even take a box because like, I'm paying you to leave me alone at this point.
Oh.
I don't want to buy a cookie. And then the next time I go, when they're there again, they're like, you want to buy? I'm like, no, thank you. I already gave you money. I don't need another one. But like, seriously, I don't like any one of their flavors. And I was seriously thinking about this last year. I was like, instead of selling cookies that nobody wants, because nobody's up there, this isn't Willy Wonka. People aren't buying you out. You need to sell something that people actually want. And I get it. It's Florida. It's hot. So you probably couldn't sell like candy or chocolate standing out there. But I don't know. You got to figure something out. Nobody wants those.
Honestly, I appreciate the basketball teams that come up to the Publix that's nearby here. I actually give them money because I find their approach far more endearing.
What do they do?
They just say, would you like to sponsor me so I can play basketball? I find their approach so much more endearing than this little girl coming up to me being like, would you like to support, like aggressively? And then their mom is like, and give them a big smile. It just does not seem sincere.
Would you like to buy my Girl Scout cookies?
Like, it really feels like a guilt trip where it's like, if you don't give, you're a monster. And if you give, you better give a healthy donation. I want to see that wallet.
People be talking about the church, but these Girl Scout cookies
on another level.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't be pressured like that at my church. So, talking about that, Like, I think people, you're right. I think people would be so much more willing to give if you're not like in their face about it. And you just seem like more genuine, I guess, in your approach. For example, yesterday I was at Publix. What? We talk about Publix a lot. I was at Publix yesterday and I was walking in and I just see this like homeless man charging his phone outside, right? He's not asking for money. He doesn't even have a sign. He's literally just sitting there charging his phone and he's like reading something that he has written down in his little journal. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see what I can do for him. So I came back out, just got him a couple things and just gave it to him, and then just started chatting with him. And he really just seemed like a genuinely nice guy. He was like, he told me his name. His name was David, and David was just like, it's just hard trying to get a job because he was handicapped. He was like, I'm just trying to find a job, but it's hard because even if I do find a job, I'll still be homeless. And so, they're trying to get disability, but that it's been really hard to deal with and stuff like that. And so I was like, yeah, absolutely, I'll pray for you. And he's like, oh yeah, don't just pray for me, pray for all of us, all of homeless people. It's tough out here. And I was like, absolutely. So then he was talking about like, thank you so much for just honestly just stopping and chatting. Like that means more to me than anything else. Like being homeless, you get a lot of dirty looks and stink stares just because you exist. And it broke my heart when he said that. I was like, oh my God. So but I told him if I ever see him again, I'll say hi and try to help him out whenever I can. But yeah, guys, you should pray for David. He was super nice. And he didn't seem like he was on anything. He just seemed homeless. Like, what can you do? So yeah, I feel like the culture in America, at least from what I understand, around homeless people, like, is so bad. Like, you just see somebody who's homeless and you just assume they're on drugs or
it's like a social stigma around them.
Yeah, or an alcoholic, and you just give them a dirty stare.
Their fault.
Yeah, like it's their
Yeah. That's the sentiment behind them.
And I've literally, no shade to family members, but some of my family members have told me that like it's their fault they're on the street. They're probably on drugs or drunk or something. And I get probably there is a lot of homeless people like that. I know there's a lot of homeless people like that. But like, come on, man. Like, I don't know. It's just like some people are just out there trying to do their best that they can, and it's not their fault that they ended up in a bad situation.
Life happens, man. We're in Florida. You remember all those hurricanes that left people homeless because of like they weren't able to fix up their homes. Some of them lived in trailer parks and those got destroyed. What you gonna do? Life happens.
Yeah, man. We shouldn't be out here just looking down on people just because of something that they can't control. And I think that is the issue, that people just automatically assume that is something that they can control because they can just get a job. And it like, why don't you just go work at McDonald's? Like McDonald's hires everybody. Well, guess what? Even if they get the job at McDonald's, that doesn't mean that they have a house to go to. And they only pay like 13, 14 an hour. That's barely enough to get by. Have you seen how expensive it is to just rent? It's like $2,000 a month. Getting a job will not fix their issue. And that just assumes that it's like a pride thing. Like, well, you just gotta pick yourself up by your bootstraps and get a job and get to business, and then you'll have a place to stay. Like, no, even if you do that, you probably still won't have a place to stay. You actually need
even
help.
If you do, like the most possible place that you could stay at, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a hotel or a motel.
Yeah.
You know those nights ain't cheap. So all the money that you earn at McDonald's at your little side job or whatever, it's all going to having a roof over your head. And that's just expensive.
Yeah.
It ain't free.
That's not including like just living costs, like getting shampoo or food. Like food. What would you do if you literally were out on the street with no place to live and you had just the money that you had in your bank account right now? Like, be honest, where would you?
And a lot of us are really fortunate to have to not be by themselves. You know, you have somebody that you can depend on, whether it's like a family member or a friend, or maybe you're co-living with someone. Maybe you decided to go get an apartment or just rent together with somebody, you know?
Mm-hmm.
These people don't have that.
No. I will say though, just to be fair, I know you've told me before about people that have been use children to manipulate
Yeah.
and hold up signs.
Yeah. That also exists.
Give me money because my children are starving. I've seen that happen. I understand that is a very real issue. I'm not talking about those kind of people.
No.
Talking about people that they literally, come on, man.
You see them. I've seen a couple of them where it's like they have a visual handicap.
Yeah.
Or they were in the army, things like that. It's sad.
It is sad. It kind of just, every time I see a homeless person, no matter what they look like, I always imagine, the words of Jesus and how, like, basically they were dealing with the same thing in the New Testament, where if it was like somebody who had leprosy or somebody who was just like this awful sinner, leprosy, or somebody who was like a prostitute, something like that, like the norm was to basically have the same attitude as we do now to homeless people, like looking down on them and just giving them nasty looks just for existing. But Jesus didn't treat them like how we treat homeless people here. There was one time, I don't like to brag, but I just want to encourage more positivity towards homeless people. So there was this one time where like I saw this homeless person and, honestly just giving that person a hug. I know, I get it. They're dirty, they're sweaty, they're stinky. But you don't understand that these people probably, like, this person had not probably gotten physically touched in a meaningful way in a very long time. And just the fact that I was willing to give this person a hug, like, it meant so much to them. And they even rejected it. Like, they didn't want me to do that because of the way that they were. But to do that to somebody means so much to them. And it's just like Jesus came, he cared about those who were less in society, those who were like, I don't know what the word is, marginalized by society. And it's like, how can you look at somebody like that and just ignore them and pretend like you don't see them just because they're an inconvenience for you? And I think the reason why they're an inconvenience to people is because it reminds them that there are things wrong with society, and they would rather just not, like, face it or, deal with it. They would rather just not have that person not exist. So yeah, man, be nicer to homeless people. Like, it really doesn't take much. You don't have to give them money. And even if you do give them money, it's not your job to manage what they do with it. And if you're giving because you want to make sure whatever, like, then just don't give them anything. Like, when you give money, it's no longer your money. And whatever somebody else does with it, that's between them and God. That's the way I see it. So gift cards, waters, little snacks here and there. Don't just be that Christian that gives out like a gospel tract and nothing else, because it's like, yeah, that's great, you gave them a gospel tract, but then, like, they also have a very physical need. And the Bible does talk about that too. Like, if you can help your brother now, help him now. Don't just wait till later.
We acknowledge too that there are people that take advantage of people's kindness. That does exist too. And we know that can be a little bit discouraging for people. Like, people don't want to reach out and help because of that, because they're like, oh, this person's just going to take advantage of me.
For sure.
Remember, it's not so much the other person, how they will react or what they do, again, with the money or whatever you do give them, but it's your intention. You see somebody suffering, even if it's like them being deceitful to you,
Yeah.
in that moment, you believe that person's in need.
Yeah. We're not, I don't know. It's like you can give money to your brother or your cousin, whatever, And they could say it's for one thing, but you actually don't know what they're gonna do with it.
Exactly.
And so, you know, give these people just help. They just need help. They should not just be ignored. And definitely don't be giving them like dirty looks and stuff like that. Like
They're human, you're human.
Yeah. Respect the fact that they're made in God's image just the same as you are.
Mm-hmm.
And be grateful of the fact that God has blessed you with the life that you have. And praying for those who are less fortunate from you.
Yep.
Because, yeah. Homeless people matter. Let's see. What else? That was a wild, like,
tangent.
Yeah. From ice cream to snacks to homeless people.
Within what has it been 30 minutes now?
Almost. Yeah, I assume so, yeah.
Huh.
Just a little bit more. I was sharing with Rosa how blown away I am at like just the amount of support and listeners we've been getting. Which we're not. If we were doing it for the views, we wouldn't bother at all.
It's just interesting because, like, we just thought we were interesting amongst ourselves.
At most, I was expecting we had a couple new listeners, but mostly just like our family and friends.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just like blown away at the amount of support, especially like it's the episodes that I think, oh, that's not going to be so great. They end up being amazing and people love them so much. And then the episodes that like, I'm like, this is going to be so awesome. And it gets like no views or listens. I'm just like, okay, cool. But like the last one we did, the one we did was with Jamie.
Yeah.
That one is so popular on YouTube right now. It has almost 100 listens.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and I never would have thought that one would have got that much. That's pretty cool. And then of course the Demon Hunter one, that one that was just fun to make. I didn't even really care if we got.
No, it was fun to talk about.
Yeah.
Things like that were really fun to talk about.
That was so fun. We hope you guys are enjoying it as well. I mean, I assume so since you keep listening, but like I was talking to my cousin and she was like, you know, when I listen, I feel like I just want to like respond to what you guys are saying. And I love that because that's at the heart of what I want us to be like. Like, I want you guys to feel like you're in the car with us and you want to talk back and respond to the things that we say too. But you can't. So just
yell. You're here in spirit, you know? Oh, man. That's great.
There. YouTube?
YouTube.
Yeah, it is great. There was this one time I was listening to this radio station and it was talking about like when you can't help it and you're just so in the spirit listening to praise and worship music, you really can't lift up your hands and praise because you're gonna crash.
Oh.
If you're driving. So what they recommended was to have like spirit fingers.
What?
So the point, like you're holding on to the
steering wheel and you just have your pointer finger up?
Yeah,
dude, that's great.
Both of them just hands up. So listeners, we gotta come up with something for you guys to do, like so you don't look crazy in the car.
Just hit the hot button. You just hit whatever flat surface you got and pound it with.
Yeah. For us, it's the center console. That's what we be pressing. So if you ever feel like you just need to press it, you go ahead and press it. All right. Nobody will think you're crazy.
Maybe one day we'll get like a plastic button, eBay or somewhere, customize it, saying hot button issue.
But what would it say when we press it?
Like we just have like a sound effect or something. Maybe it flashes red. I don't know.
Whoa. What?
Make us feel like we're iCarly.
Oh my goodness. That's something we talked about at the beginning stages of the podcast where we were like, we should get a sound control just like Sam had. That would be so cool. We would love to do that in the future.
Or even just like the keyboard with a bunch of noises that Gene Belcher has. That would be great.
You know, he just records his own sound bites, right? We would just have to do that.
Oh, well, that's even better. I think I see a bunch of those at like the kids section where all the toys are at.
I would love to record a soundbite. I feel like even now we have pretty much a lot of them. Like I listen back and I've heard so many times where I'm just like, yeah. It's like, how many times am I gonna say one word?
Dude, that's great. I was mentioning this earlier, but maybe we'll end up doing merch and just putting that as a link, separate link. We just attach to the episodes.
You know, it would be so funny.
What?
You remember when I was telling you about like the fact that I went to the gas station and there was this QR code sticker that was a direct link to this podcast? And it was like a podcast that it was like for anime nerds and weebs.
That's awesome.
I don't remember the name of that, so I'm not gonna shout it out. But I think we could do something like that where we create stickers and you guys could, our fans could just put them everywhere.
That would be fun. Help us.
I'm pretty sure that's like considered vandalism, but it's fine.
Or littering, depending on people's take on the podcast.
Get this trash out of here.
We joke. We jester. Maybe?
Hey, if we could make it into like a sticker, I could put it on the bumper, like on the bumper of my car.
So when people scan it, no, but then like, what if people end up knowing who you are?
Nah, nobody knows who I am. It's fine.
All the people at church are gonna be like, "What is that?"
Oh man, they don't know that I'm secretly famous.
Do you feel like Hannah Montana? Or like, have you ever seen Miraculous Ladybug?
No, ew,
It's
no. Why would I watch that nasty cringe show?
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm
So
not.
good.
I'm not kidding
So
you.
cringy. It's good.
I can't tell you the amount of edits I've had the displeasure of watching, and I feel like I had to watch my eyeballs out.
Listeners, we found the next show for her to watch. Star versus the Forces of Evil.
I can only take so much torture, people.
I love it. She's like, by day, I'm your average whatever. And then by night, that's you.
She's a ladybug by night.
No, I just love the intro. She's just like, miraculous, simply the best.
Okay, the only people that I've seen that have been serious fans of that show is like adult children. Like people who are grown adults and they would like, I don't know, they just love baby shows or actual children. Like I think they have like not cartoons, was it like doll figures?
I'll tell you something. When I saw that thing come on Disney, I was appalled because the animation looks so bad. It
Isn't it a Netflix show?
No, it's on Disney. It's on Disney. Let me tell you, it's okay. Again, the animation to it was not my thing. I felt like they had really big heads and super skinny bodies, and it gave anorexia for like the first season. But they got better. I think they slowly introduced different shaped bodies. But the main cast was still the same. It was like Adriana Gress and Marinette Dupé or whatever her name is. Just I don't know. I didn't gravitate towards the animation style. The story was kind of meh too, because you see this character's personality and she's like the female version of a simp. I don't know. For Adrian, it was really bad. She was really cringy.
Is
crazy to the max.
I mean, at this point, isn't that kind of on brand for Disney?
Yeah, kind of is.
Making every single female lead boy crazy.
It's kind of how like they have the different tropes, right?
Mm-hmm.
The dumb guy trope. It's cheesy. I get it in rom-coms sometimes, but it can be overdone. But then they have the boy crazy girl, and it's like, okay. But she's like to the max, man. She's like over here stuttering. Okay. There's this episode that makes everybody cringe. Even if you're a fan, you cringe at this specific episode, the specific scene. She's like in a museum or something, and Adrian doesn't want to get caught being there, so he pretends to be a statue. And she sees the statue. Do you know what I'm talking about? She sees the statue and she's just like looking around to see if anybody else is near. And she like goes and caresses his face and starts professing her love to him. It is the most cringiest scene in animatic history. I cannot stand that episode. Everyone who's ever watched that scene has had the same reaction where it's like, this went on for too long. She was doing this for a solid 2 minutes, I think, before she went in for the kiss, and Adrian finally moves.
Stop. Hold on. Wait. Dude, no, wait.
There for 2 solid minutes.
Wait.
It was the longest.
Stop. You're telling me that this girl thought there was a doll of the boy that she has a crush on.
Yeah.
And she starts making out with it?
No.
That's nasty, bro.
What she does is she's like over here like, your smooth face, your delicate lips, whatever. She's just like professing her love for him. And this man is completely still, mind you. He's listening to all of this. He's not reacting because he doesn't want her to know that he's real. But then it gets too much because she leans in and she's like going to kiss him, and he's like, hold on, I'm real. And mind you, they're both under this false pretense of being friends, like they don't know that the other one likes each other. And I don't know how, because Adrian has some kind of disability, mental disability, because he's not getting it. She's clearly throwing herself at him, and he's not getting it. He's like, she's just a friend. Bro, wake up. You need brain surgery.
Again, a children's show.
It's weird. I'm not gonna defend it as a children's show. They moved it to Netflix because
I was watching these children play with the dolls, the Miraculous ladybug dolls and the cat boy.
Yeah.
Tell me why they were acting out. What I didn't know, this was, I guess they were just acting out part of the show, apparently.
What part?
But they were just acting like like they were boyfriend and girlfriend, and they had this drama, and it was like, no, I loved you, but you didn't love me back. And it's, how could you? I was like, what is... And then I turn around and then I turn back, and all of a sudden their clothes are off.
Oh, excuse me?
I don't...
Oh. What?
I don't know.
No, I'm sorry. No, that was not part of the series. I think they were just watching something else.
I don't know, man. But the fact that they liked this show, I was like, I'm never watching this show. Like this
moments like that. I can't stand Adrian and Marinette together. I can't stand them.
It just doesn't. It's giving Star vibes. I'm sorry, but. And I can't
even argue to say which one is worse. I think they're equally bad.
Why is that the thing now? Why are they making little kids shows to be like, what is going on here? Why are they having relationship issues?
I don't like them when they get together, because when they get together, it's even worse. Like, she's like kissing him, and he's like, no, yeah, they kiss awkwardly.
This is a children's show.
I can't defend it.
No.
I hate watch it.
No. Did you ever see I Love Lucy?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
But it's on my list because I know you're going to recommend it in the future for me to watch.
I think you should watch it like today.
Okay.
Because it's that funny. But it's so wholesome. It was made in like the 1950s. It's a very old show, a very old sitcom. But the premise is this Hispanic Puerto Rican man is married to this gringa.
Yeah.
And even though they're married, they have separate beds. They sleep in separate beds in the same room, but they sleep in separate beds. And you never once see them like go past like hand holding. This is so cute.
That is very cute.
They're married and they're acting like that. For Miraculous Ladybug and her statue boyfriend to be making out, I feel nasty to have heard this news.
So not the show for you.
No.
Got it.
No.
Oh,
Especially if it's animated.
it's just weird. I don't enjoy the pacing. I enjoy some of the story. Well, actually, I enjoy the side characters than I do the main characters, and they got rid of them, so I no longer enjoy this show. If you're curious, listeners, I was a fan of Chloe, the original Be Miraculous holder. Her sister Vesperia, I can't stand her. I'm so sorry. And Luca. But you know they got rid of him because he was too good.
Well,
that was my hot take.
You can press the hot button button in your car. I'm sure something we've said triggered you.
We did end up on a separate note.
Yeah.
There's a series on Netflix that I think you will greatly enjoy. Mm-hmm. I greatly enjoyed it. It was really wholesome. There is romance, but it's like the kind of romance kind of similar to I Love Lucy in the wholesome aspect. It's called The Extraordinary Lawyer. Woo? Hold on, I'm gonna show it to you. I've been watching it with my family at night, and they don't like to watch anything I like. So this was a first.
You mean they weren't head over heels over Gravity Falls?
Heck no. No, seriously, they were not. Yes, Extraordinary Attorney Woo.
What?
It's about a girl with autism. She's on the autism spectrum.
Yeah.
She is a genius when it comes to the law.
Okay, Sheldon.
She's really cute. She ends up becoming a lawyer at this law firm, but she goes through what is it called? Like a disadvantage? Like the disadvantage of being on the spectrum and having everyone look down on you because they think you're
dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But super wholesome.
All right. Is it in Spanish?
And English can translate it. It's on Netflix.
But was it originally in Spanish?
It was originally in Korean.
Oh. Okay.
It's a K-drama.
Ugh.
You'll like it. You'll like it.
Ugh.
She has this fascination with whales. She's really quirky.
I don't know.
Hey,
I'll see.
You like K-pop Demon Hunters.
That was a rare event. Very rare. Like, that has never happened, and I don't think that'll happen again. I tried to get into K-pop. It's just too, I'm sorry. It's just too like I passed my boy band phase.
Uh-huh.
That's what it seems like to me. It's like copy paste every boy band ever, but just in Korean. That's what they are. I already liked the Jonas Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I already liked Big Time Rush. I already liked One Direction. It just gets to a point, at least for me, where I'm just like, I get it. There's a sweet romantic one, and there's the bad boy one, and there's the one that's like silent but strong, and then there's the one with the pretty hair, and then there's the one with all the tattoos and the mustache. You know, like, oh my gosh, he has a piercing. He's dangerous. Watch out.
Bro.
I get it. I get it. They're all the same.
I guess I can see your point. But this is a K-drama. We're not talking about boy bands. We're talking about wholesome romance. Not to be confused with C-dramas, because a lot of those are not wholesome.
C-dramas?
Yeah, Chinese dramas.
This is crazy.
I've watched a lot of dramas. I'm just gonna say, leave it at that.
This is crazy. Netflix doesn't usually have two good recommendations for foreign films too.
No.
Once in a while they have a good hit, but oh my goodness! I almost forgot to talk about this with you. I'm so happy we're talking about Netflix. Okay.
Oh,
do you remember when I told you that they were gonna make another Medea movie?
girl, I already told my brother we're watching it.
I watched it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Was it good? Well, okay, hold on.
Okay.
Was it the good one that we've seen in a while?
Do you want me to be honest with you? Because I can't be honest with you without spoiling it.
Oh, watch it within the next 7 hours.
Okay. Do you want to wait and talk about it then? Or do you want me to give my opinion now?
No, we'll wait. We'll give the listeners
some
time to marinate.
Something to look forward to. Okay, go watch. I think it's called Medea's like Destination Dream or Paradise, something like that. It's on Netflix. It just came out like I think a week ago or something like that.
It's great.
I will say that it is a Medea movie. And it was made in 2025.
That gives me nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
There were some moments where I was laughing. And both ironically and unironically.
Medea's Destination Wedding.
Go watch it. Go stream it.
It's rated PG-13.
It's not bad. It really doesn't have... Well, okay. There is, I think, this one scene in the middle where it's a bit inappropriate. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I fell asleep.
Oh,
I fell asleep and then I woke up to they're in a strip club. So maybe skip over that part. But the rest of it's not bad. It's you're just gonna have to wait and see for my opinion. But I was very excited when it came out. And I was so upset because we had left to go do something. Then when we came back to our mother streaming it by herself. And we were like, why are you watching this without us? We said we wanted to watch it together because we love Medea movies. Easily top tier ones were Family Reunion. That was such a good one. Let's see. Oh, Why Did I Get Married? I know that's not technically a Medea movie, but that's a good Tyler Perry movie.
That man's been getting old.
Oh yeah,
but
it's time to retire.
Yes,
it's time to stop.
Pass it on to somebody else. Let's pass that spotlight to somebody else.
I don't know if they'll ever be able to recreate Medea movies.
No, but do they? Should they? Times are changing.
I mean, it would be nice to have a character like that. Like, I love Mrs. Doubtfire. That was a really good movie. When it's just funny. I don't think they're ever gonna make movies like that though, especially with the whole trans thing. But I think that's funny. I like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Comedic gold.
It really was. People are too sensitive these days. It's true.
Says you who's critiquing children's shows?
Yes, I will critique children's shows when they have borderline toxic relationships streaming now to your average 6-year-old.
We haven't even cracked the case. There are so many shows that I could tell you about where it's like similar things. Like, have you seen The Owl House?
No, I've heard of it though.
I've enjoyed The Owl House. It's wholesome.
Nice.
It's wholesome. There are characters on the show, the main characters. They are like LGBTQ supportive. But the show's really wholesome. I really liked it.
It happens. It's kind of unavoidable at this point to watch a modern like sitcom or TV show without it having some aspects of that. and it's kind of hard, like, I guess, too, if you're raising children in a, like, with the Christian faith, to avoid that without completely, like, just saying we're not watching any TV. We're gonna kick everything out. Only Veggie Tales, and which they don't even watch Veggie Tales anymore. I don't know what those kids be watching these days, but like
They watch Bluey, which is wholesome.
no, that one also has LGBT.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, I just think they cut out some episodes in America, like they don't stream it here.
Oh,
Only in Australia.
I see.
But yeah, like basically every what show could you let them watch? I don't know.
Berenstein's Bears.
Yeah.
It can't be anything new.
No, I really can't. But it's hard, you know. I think I've heard a lot of pastors talk about it, how they approach it, where they are the ones that first approach that to their children, before like the culture does. That way you're like the first one to make the first impression on your child regarding that situation. And just yeah, having an honest talk about them. Don't just hide it or tell them, oh, if it has LGBT, you better not watch it. There's this one game, a podcaster that I listen to says, he's like, I like to play shoot. So it's something called like, oh, Find the Lie.
Okay.
Find the Lie. So they play Find the Lie whenever they watch something, as to not shield them from it, but also make them aware, like, hey, there's something wrong here. So they'll watch something and then they pause it mid show or movie and they're like, all right, like, let's talk about it. Let's find the lie. And so it'll be something like, oh, well, in this Disney film, it tells you that you have to follow your heart and all your dreams will come true. Which is a complete lie.
That is the worst piece of advice I've ever gotten.
When you read scripture, you find out quickly how wicked your heart actually is. So stuff like that, like, I love that. If I ever have kids, I would love to do that, to be like, hey, we're gonna watch this, see what's going on, let's talk about it. Let's just not I don't know, like, overbearingly protect.
Yeah, because that's that. If you want to protect your kids, go ahead. But like, the whole thing about overprotecting is you kind of give power to this sinful thing, because you're like, oh my gosh, if my children see this and my children are exposed to it, it's gonna take over them, and then it just becomes this thing where like a kid is naturally curious and they're like, so what's so bad about it, right? And when they get to the rebellious phase, it's just like, oh.
Eventually, they're going to see it. Whatever it is you don't want them to see or be exposed to, they're going to. So rather than play that game of like, how long can I wait it out and stop them from watching this thing that inevitably is going to happen, you should be proactive and be like, okay, I know this is going to happen at some point. I can't protect them from it. So let me be the first one to say, hey, I know this stuff is out here. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, give them that mindset, that teachable mindset, where it's like teaching them how to react to the things of the world. Because again, we live in a sinful world. It ain't perfect.
No, it ain't perfect, and it's never going to be until Jesus comes back. So it's really good to help them think critically, because also this is something my mom has said to me ever since I was a teenager. She's like, I can't always be with you, so I can't make these decisions for you. And this is a great way for you to start teaching your children how to think critically about things, so that when they're not with you, they'll still have that same ability to think and not just go with whatever the world's saying to do, or whatever's cool, whatever's popular. Like, well, all right, listeners, I think this is kind of a longer one, so we're gonna stop it there. But this was fun.
This was fun.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments your favorite ice cream and what was the most overrated ice cream.
What was the most overrated snack
or flavor?
Yeah.
I can't get over that birthday cake flavor.
That's
what the heck is that?
All right, comment down below, because I know you can now that we're on YouTube and Spotify. And give us your thoughts, please. Okay, bye.
Appreciate it. Bye.